2027. So guys, let us start. Today we have a very important topic from science and tech space sector. Okay, so guys, China China has demonstrated the use of reusable rocket. Okay, so guys, nowadays the focus of the space mission have shifted towards reusable rockets. Why? Because it will reduce the cost of space missions. Okay, when we use a reusable launch rocket, okay, it will reduce the cost of space mission. Okay, this is really very important. So I will discuss with you the news, guys. Okay, today's news. Okay, so guys, China has demonstrated that okay, the name of the mission is the, let me just tell you the name of the mission. The name of the mission is Long March 10B. Okay, it is Long March 10B. Okay, it is a reusable launcher. It's a reusable launcher. Before that, guys, two US companies have demonstrated reusable launch pads. Okay, can anybody tell me which are these two companies which have demonstrated reusable launch vehicles? Okay, one was the SpaceX and other was the Amazon. Okay, SpaceX and Amazon. Okay, SpaceX and Amazon basically Blue Origin. Amazon, okay, it is Blue Origin. Okay, so what is the launcher of SpaceX? It is called Falcon 9, and for the Blue Origin it is called the New Glenn or New Shepard. Okay, so these are all what? These are all reusable launch vehicles. What is the purpose of reusable launch vehicles? They reduce the cost of space missions. Okay, so China, okay, is called Long March 10B. Okay, SpaceX, what is the launch vehicle called? Okay, SpaceX, it is called Falcon 9. SpaceX, it is called Falcon 9. And the Blue Origin, it is called what? Blue Origin, it is called the New Glenn, or it is called New Shepard. Okay, so this is the first topic, guys. This is really very important. Recently another country has also done testing of reusable launch. Okay, what is the name? Japan is trying the reusable launch vehicle. The name of the test is called RVX. Japan is also trying this. The name of the mission is RVX. Okay, so please prepare all these space missions which are in news, and all these are basically trying for reusable launch vehicles. Okay, India, ISRO is also trying to make one. What is the name of ISRO's reusable launch vehicle? Okay, they are still, it is in research stage. It is called RVLTD. ISRO's reusable launch experiment is called RVLTD. Okay, so please go through all the names which I have shared with you. Okay, read more about them. I think this topic of reusable launch vehicles can be a very important theme in the prelims examination. Very high chances you can get a question on reusable launch vehicles. Okay, so China's is called Long March 10B. Then we have the SpaceX, which is called Falcon 9. Then we have the Blue Origin, which is called the New Shepard or the New Glenn. And we have the Japanese, now they are calling it VX, and India's it is called RVLTD. Okay, so first topic is clear, guys. Everyone, is first topic clear? Everyone, guys, first topic. Okay, now let me ask you a very interesting question. Guys, how many countries have sent humans into space independently? Again, I repeat, how many countries have sent humans into the space independently? Means independently of any other countries. Okay, so three countries. Very good. Three countries. We have USA, we have Russia, and we have China. Very good. Three countries. Which will be the fourth country, guys? Which will be the fourth country? And what is the name of the mission? The fourth country is going to be India. The fourth country is going to be India, and the name of the mission is Gaganyaan. The name of the mission is Gaganyaan. So guys, under this Gaganyaan mission, ISRO has conducted some experiments. ISRO is conducting some experiments against this Gaganyaan project. What is this Gaganyaan project of ISRO? Gaganyaan project of ISRO is basically the human space flight. First human space flight by India independently, and guys, it will be in the lower earth orbit. It will be in the lower earth orbit. Okay, so this Gaganyaan mission, okay, ISRO is conducting various tests. So now recently ISRO has conducted two tests. The name of the test is the crew module upright system test. Crew module upright system test. Okay, so this is a test it has conducted. The test is not that important. Another test which it has conducted is called crew module umbilical separation test. Crew module umbilical separation test. So various kinds of tests is being conducted by ISRO for assessing the safety of this human space flight. Okay, so this is again very important. Okay, experiments are not that important. Okay, details of each and experiment is not that important, but you should know exactly what is this Gaganyaan mission, and under this Gaganyaan mission what are the different kinds of experiments or different kinds of testings which we are conducting. You should have a brief idea about them. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, guys. The next topic is the most important topic from today, guys. Today, you know, United States of America, the United Kingdom, and the European Union with 14 other countries, they have condemned China's expansionist policies in the South China Sea. Guys, they have said that China should adhere to the 2016 South China Sea Arbitration Award. Guys, in 2016, many Southeast Asian countries who had maritime dispute with China, they took this dispute to the arbitration. Okay, and their arbitration award was given, and that arbitration award had basically restricted the Chinese expansionist view. So guys, China says that entire South China Sea is China's territory. China says entire South China Sea is Chinese territory, and to justify this claim, China uses 9-dash line. China uses 9-dash line. But this 9-dash line is not recognized by the Southeast Asian countries which are bordering the China and which are bordering the South China Sea. Guys, China is having the territorial disputes over various islands in the South China Sea. These islands are the Paracel Island, the Spratly Islands. The Paracel Islands, the Spratly Islands. Guys, you know Paracel Island is claimed by China, Vietnam and Taiwan, and Spratly Islands is claimed by China, Taiwan and Philippines. Okay, so these two islands, the Paracel Islands which is claimed by China and Vietnam, and the Spratly Islands which is claimed by China and the Philippines. Okay, so these two islands are always debated, hotly debated. There is a place called Scarborough Shoal. There is a place called Scarborough Shoal. All these are disputed territories in the South China Sea. Guys, you know UPSC loves islands in news, particularly disputed islands. UPSC has a favorite theme of islands in news, the disputed islands. Okay, so please have a look at all the disputed islands which are there in the South China Sea. We have the Paracel Island, we have the Spratly Islands, and we have the Scarborough Shoal. Also guys, you should know about the South China Sea. South China Sea is a very important maritime area through which lot of trade passes through. Okay, so the South China Sea basically connects the Pacific Ocean with the Indian Ocean. The South China Sea connects the Pacific Ocean with the Indian Ocean. South China Sea is not only a trade route, South China Sea also has lot of mineral deposits, particularly the crude oil deposits and the natural gas deposits. Okay, so this is really very important. You can expect a question on the South China Sea. Okay, next guys, you know guys, OpenAI has launched GPT 5.6 and there is a debate about which is superior, the GPT 5.6 or the Anthropic's Fable. Anthropic's Fable. You know guys, these two are AI companies which are coming with their AI models. So guys, a recent update by OpenAI, which is one of the AI companies, is GPT, okay, 5.6, GPT 5.6, okay, and the Anthropic latest model is called the Fable and Mythos. The Fable and Mythos. So there is a kind of a clash happening between these AI models. Okay, so they may ask you the names of the AI models and which company is behind them. So guys, this Mythos and Fable, this Mythos and Fable, this Mythos and Fable is by Anthropic and the GPT is by OpenAI. Okay, so this is really very important. Particularly the Fable and Mythos are one of the most advanced AI foundational model by Anthropic. Okay, Fable and Mythos. So guys, this Mythos is designed to carry out high-end reasoning, coding and scientific research. Okay, so this Mythos is a very powerful AI model of Anthropic. So names are very important. You should know the names of these AI models. Okay, very high probability you can get a question on names of these AI models. Okay, this is clear guys. Are you getting guys? Names. We need to know the names. We need to know the factual questions can come. Okay, moving on guys. Today one protected area which is in news is Kaziranga. Kaziranga is located in Assam, Brahmaputra Valley. Okay, so what is Kaziranga famous for? Kaziranga is famous for the largest population of one-horn rhinos. Kaziranga is also a UNESCO heritage site. Okay, Kaziranga is also, I think, UNESCO heritage site. Yes or no? Is Kaziranga UNESCO or not? Guys, is Kaziranga UNESCO or not? Guys, one horn rhino. Guys, am I correct or not? Kaziranga rhino, UNESCO site. Yes or no, guys? Okay, please prepare Kaziranga, Brahmaputra River, Kaziranga, one horn rhino. Okay, very important. Guys, moving on, there is another update from Science and Tech. China has banned the export of helium. Guys, what is helium? Helium is the second lightest element. After hydrogen. Guys, helium is commercially extracted from the natural gas. Okay, helium is not produced Helium is not artificially produced. It is extracted from natural gas. It is extracted from natural gas. How is helium found in the earth? Guys, helium is released as a radioactive decay. As a radioactive decay from uranium and thorium. From uranium and thorium. So where there is decay of uranium and thorium, helium is released. Helium is released. This helium generally you find in the natural gas. Okay. So guys, where is helium used in our day-to-day life? Helium is used basically in industry, particularly guys, MRI machines. MRI machines. Helium is used in MRI machines, semiconductor fabrications, quantum computing systems. Quantum computing systems. Guys, one of the unique characteristics of helium that it is one of the lightest element. Okay, so it is also used for leak detection. Helium is used for leak detection. Leak detection, very important. Okay, it is used for leak detection. This is really very, very important. You can expect a question on time. Okay, so please have a look at it. Helium is again a very important topic. You may expect a question on that. Okay, moving on guys, there is another topic which is in news. Okay guys, where in India we find floating lake? Floating lake, where in India we find the floating lake? Guys, there is some issue in this lake recently. Okay, floating lake, where do we find floating lake? Floating lake guys, floating lake, Loktak lake, Loktak lake, Manipur, Loktak lake. Guys, why it is called the floating lake? Fumudis, 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 Fumudis. Guys, over this Fumudis we have a dancing animal. What is that dancing animal guys? Okay, Fumudi. Okay, what is this dancing animal? On this Fumudis guys, a dancing animal is found. Can anybody tell me what is the dancing animal? Dancing deer. What is dancing deer called? Sangai. Sangai, 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 Sangai. Only floating lake. Only dancing deer. 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 This is really very, very important guys. You may get a question. Dancing deer. Where do we find dancing deer? Dancing deer. Where do we find? Very important. You may expect a question. You may expect a question. Guys, dancing deer, it is called Sangai. It is a state animal of Manipur. It is a state animal of Manipur. It is a state animal of Manipur. Guys, Fumdi ecosystem is on which this dancing deer, they basically survive and thrive. Okay. So very important guys. Manipur guys, very important state. Manipur, Manipur, Manipur. What is the national park called guys? What is the national park along this Loktak lake called? What is the national park along this Loktak lake called? Which has the Sangai, the dancing deer, the dancing deer, the dancing deer, the dancing deer. What is the national park called? The national park is called what? Okay, anyone? Kaibul Lamjao, Kaibul Lamjao, Kaibul Lamjao, Kaibul Lamjao, Kaibul Lamjao. Okay, guys, are you getting this? Kaibul Lamjao. Very important. You can expect a question on Kaibul Lamjao. Very, very important. Kaibul Lamjao. It's a national park which is floating national park in the state of Manipur. In the state of Manipur. Okay, so this is really very, very important. Anybody guys? Okay guys, these were some of the important topics from today guys. I hope you like the discussion. Guys, do attend it daily. Do read the DPN regularly and solve the PPPs. I have been telling you, please solve the PPPs. I hope you are solving the PPPs. They are really very, very useful. Bye-bye. Take care.